Good morning. These are the announcements for Sunday, March 22nd, which is our first Sunday of not being together for worship, but attempting to gather in some sense virtually. We are forced by distance to be apart, and that's good. I want to start these announcements by simply saying and encouraging you to do everything you can to follow the proper protocols to keep you, your family, and your neighbors safe. I know that within my social media feed, I have discovered several feeds that, well, quite frankly, they simply are promoting things that are simply not true. My counsel is to get good advice, and to do that, find a trusted source. I encourage each of you to go to coronavirus.ohio.gov. They provide very good source, and you can find information that is appropriate for your business or appropriate for your home. Now that said, as we attempt a virtual worship service this morning, we want your feedback. This morning, if you downloaded our bulletin from the church website, then you'll be able to kind of follow along and together with those in your home, share prayers together, share a litany together. There's only one musical piece we've included in that, which if you are a singing family, you can sing it, or if you're not, you can simply read it together, and that is fine as well. Please do give us your feedback. We want you to know that we are exploring other forms to do worship in that will be more interactive. When we are confident we can actually pull it off, we will be letting you know via messages through our MailChimp program. If you are not signed up to receive our emails, send your request to add your email to our church office. There will be a daily devotional that will come through our MailChimp program to you each day of the week. These are devotionals that are being planned by our pastors who are participating in our Lenten round robin. Some will be written devotionals, some might be audio, and others will be video. We're quite frankly trying to figure out what to do as we go along. We think for the most part, at least for the rest of the Lenten season, we will continue to follow the themes of our Lenten midweek program. And if you have picked up one of the booklets, which is a daily reading, we'll try to follow and expand on that day's reading. That might not be the case every day. Quite frankly, we're making this up as we go along, and we've told everyone to be, they're free to do what they think would be spiritually meaningful for all of our people. That should start on Monday. I want to say a word about caring for one another when we can't be together to do it. We have invited some folks, and I'm very grateful for our Stephen ministry leaders who are coordinating an effort to try to be very much in contact with those in our congregation that we think are either in situations in life where they've recently had illnesses within the house, perhaps they're living alone, perhaps they simply, we know, feel a bit of isolation and need to hear somebody else. There'll be cards going out and phone calls being made. If you know of somebody who would benefit from that, certainly call them yourself, but share their name and their phone number with Libby Williams or with the church office, and we will see that they are included in this effort. But just because somebody is on that list doesn't mean we shouldn't be keeping in contact with each other. So I encourage all of you to call. Don't stop trying to be creative in the way you reach out to friends and neighbors, and even those who you don't have a close relationship with, but you know their name from seeing them at church, call them. This is something that we can all do, introverts and extroverts alike. So do that. One of our members shared with me a quote from a rabbi in Los Angeles. And I want to end with that because I think it really drives this point home. From Rabbi Yusuf Kanevsky, every hand that we don't shake must become a phone call that we place. Every embrace that we avoid must become a verbal expression of warmth and concern. Every inch and every foot that we physically place between ourselves and another must become a thought as to how we might be of help to that other should the need arise.